Guys came here, there, everywhere. I was gonna say, hey guys, came there, came here. So, just a little bit of an update as to what's happened to me, and the reason why I'm sending this out is, in my experience, if it's happened to one, it definitely happens to others. So it's creating awareness. We have, well, some people will be relating to this and other people won't. So if you don't relate, just feel free to scroll away. Same as walking away. If you scroll away, just walking away. You don't like something someone says, just walk away. So we've kind of like been told not to worry, like trust the system, trust the, like basically when you go to the bank, that company is legit and, they're nothing's gonna be wrong. And if you go to a company, like any, the legal system, we've been taught to abide by the legal system and listen to, and just kind of like trust in the system, right? But here's the thing, in my experience, what I'm noticing, and I have been noticing for a while, but when I wasn't awake, I didn't really pay attention because I believed what people in society told me, like, oh no, that's fine, they're a legitimate company, just trust them. Okay, don't trust. Trust in your own ability. So what I'm trying to tell you is keep physical receipts. When you go to the bank, keep your receipts. When you go to a company, keep all your information, like whether you are getting a new phone or you're updating your Wi-Fi account, keep all of your information. Keep it. Because in my experience, I haven't, and then I don't have the proof when I need to argue what's happened to me. So I'll just give you 2 examples quickly of what's happened to me. I put some money in the bank recently. I didn't keep the receipt. I know that I did because I'm very aware of my movements. As I've said before, I'm always analyzing everything. And when I looked on my, like in my account, that money that I put in, it's not in there, okay? So for whatever reason, it's not in my bank account and it should be. So yeah, we all know that strange things happening and there's scammers out there and whatever. But also I'm trying to say that it's not just an individual person that is sitting behind a computer. People are creating companies. They're creating companies and technically the whole company is a scam. So be very careful and keep all your information. Another example that happened to me was I had signed, I didn't really want to release who it was or because it doesn't really matter, but I had signed a contract and it was basically like 2 years, for 2 years. So, that could be anything. It could be like getting a new phone, or it could be, do you know what I mean? It could be anything. But anyway, I signed one of those like, okay, 2-year contracts. Then I moved, but not only did I move, like I could never go back to, I literally moved areas, and in their contract it says if you move, you're able to disconnect. But when I phoned to disconnect the contract, or just, is that the right way of explaining disconnect the contract? When I phoned to like tell them I've moved and I need to cancel the contract, the people in the shop, they divert you. They cleverly divert you. They go, and these things are not by accident, guys. The companies have set this up on purpose. So the shop assistants will just be like, oh, we don't handle that. You have to phone. And then when you phone, because it's not physical contact, they just divert you to another person. and then they divert you. And some people just give up. And other people like myself, the determined ones, will keep phoning back. And that's how you find out the truth, because you don't give up. And then you realize, oh, they're doing this on purpose. So yeah, basically I couldn't get out of my contract, and I'm basically paying for something. I don't even live in that house anymore. They won't cancel the contract. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is even legitimate companies are doing shady things. So just keep physical receipts, because I learned the hard way. Yeah, I know, silly billy me. Anyway, I will, there's my little bit of story. I'll see you guys soon.